Hello everybody, no Lux Given here. I'm going to jump into the arena and we're gonna do a quick arena here with some Gadget Zan shit going on. Purchase complete. Let's see. Our options are Uther, Valera, and Gul'dan. Valera used to be real strong, right?
I will serve.
As did Uther. I'm not really sure what the current meta is for Arena. I'm trying to think. What got the strongest new cards? Probably Pallidin for Arena. That seems like they might have gotten some juicy tools. So this guy can swap stats with a friendly minion. So it effectively has charge. But then something else doesn't get charge. That's a lot to take in. That's interesting. I think I'm going to go for Recruiter. I also have a quest right now where I have to use my hero power like 3 more times. Yeah, so this thing, I think, is the reason that we wanted to go Paladin. This card seems strong, I think. We're going to try it out regardless. It's just like using your hero power, and then it's a 0 mana, give all the creatures in your hand, +1/+1. So that's probably fine. I'll take Rifleman. None of these cards are particularly powerful just yet, but we'll see. Yeah, this is like a Sun Fury Protector. That's probably good enough. Competitive Spirit. Get in the spirit of Grime Street here. I think that's reasonable. Keep that kind of theme going. Argent Horse Rider or Earthen Ring Farseer. Not sure which of those you're supposed to take. It's pretty close, right? I'll take Farseer though. And Death Rattle. No, I'll go for the cycle. This draft does not seem so great so far. Take a Flame Juggler or a Volcanic Drake. All of our stuff is kind of cheap early stuff. At the same time, we don't really have any 2-drops. We've got a Grime Street Outfitter. I'll take a Flame Juggler. We'll see how that goes for us. This card, I don't think there's any way this is good enough. Yeah, that probably backfires more often than not. This we're not going to have enough for, and this drawback I can actually get behind a lot farther. It's got +1/+1 on the Dirty Rat, and the drawback is just you take some damages. That seems pretty good. And then we have Argent Protector, Dancing Swords, or Smuggler's Run. Smuggler's Run is cute, but I'm going to go for Protector. We'll see how far that gets us, that kind of strategy. Loot Hoarder or Seal of Champions. Seal is really a reasonable card, but we want to make sure we've got enough creatures to put the seal on. I'll go Loot Hoarder. I'm fine with that. It's just like a buffed up hero power. Yeti is obviously really good. We can take Boulder Fist Ogre, or we can pay 1 more mana to gain 6 life and have less stats. It could honestly be both of them. Guardian of Kings is pretty good in a tight race. The other thing to consider is Paladin has a lot of 4s, so for that reason, I think grabbing the Boulder Fist Ogre is reasonable. We can have a 6 mana 6/6, or we can grab another 4-drop. I think 4-drops are pretty good. Avenge is one of the better secrets for Paladin. Then there's also a 4/4 It is pretty good. And Defend Creeper. Also pretty good. I think these are all solid cards here. So we just take either the cheapest creature or the cheapest card in general. I think I'm going to go for the cheapest creature. Give a random Murloc in your hand, +1/+1. No thank you. There's also a kill spell or a pretty solid taunt guy. I'll grab the Sludge Belcher wannabe. That seems fine. And Stormwind Champion is enough better than Flame Juggler. I think that I'll pick it up. Flesh-Eating Ghoul, pretty sweet. No, our deck is getting kind of on the expensive side that we might be able to gain 7 health every once in a while. I like that. I like Warhorse Trainer. I like Spectral Knight. I'm gonna go Warhorse. And restore 1 health to your creature. That's not bad either, the Friendly Bartender. I'm gonna take the Raider though. It helps with our gaining 7. And I also just want to use my hero power because I've got a quest that is asking me to use my hero power. This is pretty good. Mistress of Mixtures, right? Yeah, that's got to be the pick. That card seems really strong. And then we have another Grime Street Outfitter. I think this card's good. That's kind of why I picked Pallidin. So let's try that out. We can get another Warhorse Trainer or a Seal of Champions. We didn't grab Seal of Champions last time, but this will make us want to use our hero power more. And we'll get that quest done, which is really the main reason we're here. We can go Flesh-Eating Ghoul to make a big guy, or Dire Wolf Alpha to make all of our other guys stronger. I'm going to go for the Ghoul. Death Rattle, draw a card. That's interesting because we do have more ways to pump it than you would think because Grime Street Outfitter pumps it. Though, I'm just going to take Daring Reporter. It also, I guess, it draws you a card when they use like a board wipe or something, but we're not going to worry about that. We can grab a Taunter, which I think I kind of like. That's interesting. Yeah, I'll just grab Silverhand Knight. I think that the drafts are a little bit slower now, so it's not super important that you grab just all of the lowest cost things. And I'm just going to take the most powerful card there, Illidan, and hopefully I did some things correctly here. We'll see, though. We'll see how all this shapes up. And we have Stormwind Champion, that's a little expensive. And we've got one of our Blessings and the Raider. So all pretty expensive cards. Let's ship them all. Obviously, Raider isn't expensive. It only costs 1 mana, but that's not something we need this early in the game. What we do need is some shit like this. This is all pretty good stuff. Gives us a potential turn 1 play of just like hero power. Or, I'm sorry, turn 2 play of hero power. He could obviously match it. But the longer we wait to play the Outfitter, the stronger it's going to be. Warhorse Trainer plays pretty poorly into Swipe, though, doesn't it? Yeah, that's a little awkward. Blessing of Wisdom, obviously a good 1-mana spell to have along with Illidan. You can just make him a little bit more of a Dr. Boom when he comes down by supporting him with a cheap spell. Our opponent has a Jade Golem. Ooh, we can start off with a real big creature here. I think I like that because we're going to be able to heal ourselves too. So if we can start off with some nice tempo, I like that.
The battle.
And I'm actually just going to go face. I kind of changed my mind there last second. But, yeah, going face, we don't really get super punished by that. In general, I do like trying to keep my opponent's board clear. But, yeah, we're not going to get punished. And we're actually going to get a little bit... Oh, it deals 2 damage to itself. Oh, I can't read. Yeah, I should have mentioned that to everybody, that I don't know how to read. But I think this will work out fine, even still. So I can cash in the Blessing for 1 card here, but mana efficiency? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to play the Warhorse Trainer, trade with the level 2 Golem, and then bash here, and then he can trade his Jade Golem for my 3/3 now if he wants to. Which seems like a pretty reasonable play from his perspective. Ooh, he got the Swipe. Yeah, Swipe's pretty good. Swipe is pretty good. Yeah, that's enough minions to give +1/+1 to. I'll take it. So this is effectively like a 2 mana 4/4. 2 mana 1/1, draw 3 free bananas. Though free bananas would be much better with Illidan, so maybe not quite free banana status. Illidan with 6 health, I feel like that's strong enough that I could just play that. Like, I'm not gonna get super punished for just playing that. And our opponent is... Oh, right, our opponent didn't get the trade there. Even though they didn't, though, I'm going to trade so that I can drop my legend on a pretty much empty board. They need a Starfall, a Big Game Hunter, or the thing that if you're holding a dragon, you can destroy a legend. That's pretty good, too. And then they make a 3/3. Okay. I can play my Recruiter and start Inspiring. Oh, that would have been so nasty with Illidan. Damn. Damn, that would have been good. Alright, let's do this. We get at least 1 Inspire out of it. I don't know why I just tried to attack with my hero. But, oh man, that would have been so good. Oh well. Yeah. They could use hero power and trade everything into my dude, but looks like that is not what they're going with. They are going to trade their 1/1 into that and attack their attack my face with that. Yeah, that makes sense. We still have the ability to gain 7, and yeah, this is pretty inspiring right now. So let's just play some big-ass creatures. Yeah, I don't see how this goes too wrong for us here. We've got 2 really big creatures, 2 Inspire effects. They pretty much have to kill our Raider here. And once they kill our Raider, we're still just shitting out a bunch of 2/2s and 1/1s every turn. Which means that that's also going to work well with the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. This wasn't the line I thought they'd take. I thought maybe they'd clear off, because leaving my 1/1 around... Yeah, I think I might like the Raider. Okay, that makes it make a little bit more sense then. We still get to kill this guy. We still get to Inspire. And then what else do we do? We're probably going to play Flesh-Eating Ghoul and our Taunter. Is the Taunter even good? Alright, so we're going to play Flesh-Eating Ghoul, right? And we're going to Inspire. So this means that now I don't have to do the math for this. It's 5. Yeah, let's play this still. And smack his face for 1. I'm not really paying too much attention to the order of my creatures. I didn't draft a Direwolf, so there's not really too much of a need to care about that. Ooh, he's got a 10/10. Alright, so we definitely have a game going on here. Got a big flesh-eating ghoul, but my opponent's going to let me keep my raider. And they're going to attack my face. And now I've got 10 mana. So I think I like this. I think I like using my hero power. And then I can either make 2 guys, or I can just go for a gain 7. I'm going to go for the gain 7. I'm going to kill this guy with a silver hand, and I'm going to eat his guy right here. That puts him in a pretty awkward spot where he can trade his 10-10 for my 10-3, which I think is really good for me and puts me really ahead on board. If he doesn't, if he decides to go face, the only way that I lose... Oh no, because he's not Pallidin. I was thinking like he could double his creature's attack, but that's not even good. And if he just attacks my face, I think I have lethal. I'm not entirely sure, but this feels like lethal to me. Alright, so I attack here. I've got... how many creatures will die? I can make 1, 2, 3 creatures die to give this plus 9. So it's 9, 11... Or wait. Yeah, 9. 9, 11. 9, 11 plus 12 is 23. Huh. Well, I can't quite go face and clear his board. And since I can't do that, that means that his faceless is going to survive. Let's see what happens if I draw 2 more cards, first and foremost.
Move quickly.
Alright. Giving 2 adjacent minions Divine Shield is pretty good.
You pay, I protect.
I probably didn't even need to do all that, but my rope was burning, and I wanted to at least get into play. Yeah, he can, like, spell power Starfall. Short of that, though, I'm in a pretty freaking good position here. That's game. Let's hit him up with the well played. And let's use our hero power so that we can complete that quest. And let's kill him dead. Alright, that was game 1. And we've only got to use our hero power 11 more times. Just going to in between games. Just in between games, update the Twitch subject.
Uther versus Liadrin. My hammer burns with holy fire.
I will fight with honor.
Alrighty, and we're getting an extra card. We've got a 1-drop to facilitate the fact that we are on the draw here. Don't think I want the Raider yet. That's more of a 7-drop. Yeti's actually fine on the draw with the coin, and I think I'm going to ship Competitive Spirit and just try to grab one of our 2-drops here. We can curve out nicely, then we can do a lot more to help us win this game here. But this looks fine right now. Our opponent mulliganed most of his hand away.
Side effects.
Mistress of Mixtures.
Trust me.
And we're really hoping to draw a 2 or 3 drop right now. That's a little punishing. Do we want to play that? It's a pretty interesting one. Yeah. And and it's fine because we can... Oh, God. Well, it's still fine because we can heal it off. I always forget about this guy's trigger. But, yeah, either way, we can heal off the damage that it's going to deal to the Silver Hand Knight. Or to the Micro Machine at this point. Shit. Alright, the fact that we pumped up his guy's attack is now seeming a lot more dangerous. It means that his guy can trade with Earthen Ring Farseer, but so would this be able to. So, we do it like this. We at least save our... What is it? Is this called Silverhand? A Warhorse Trainer. That's what it's called. So, our Warhorse Trainer is at least saved. But it doesn't really matter, because it gets to eat this. So... I think I am. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and in lieu of playing a Yeti, we're gonna play a Loot Hoarder and a 1/1 so that we can finish off his Pallidin Shredder here. And I think that'll work out better for us. Yeah, Recruiter still dies to Spectral Knight now. So it might actually be playing Yeti here, off curve. Ooh, what does that do for us? That means that we can play Yeti and it will positively battle his creature. That's pretty lucky for us. Let's play Yeti, and I really think Yeti's gonna stick around, but you know what? We have Illidan already, so there's no point using Blessing of Wisdom. We will get a chance to make a free 2/1 off of that, even though that's what I said last time, and it wound up not being the case. Ooh, that's pretty good. So, here we can eat his guy. We can Battle for or Ironforge Rifleman to finish off the 1/1. And that means that he doesn't have a 1/1 with which to finish off our Yeti. And then at that point, I think I just Hero Power rather than Warhorse Trainer. Yeah, Hero Power seems fine. It sets up Warhorse Trainer attacks for the next turn. And we gets a reasonable, like, same amount of power on board. We wouldn't want his guy to just be able to attack and kill Warhorse Trainer if we left him with that option. Give adjacent minions Divine Shield. It's a really good effect. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use it. Okay, so what do we get to do here? Not really much of anything here either. We might just be giving our 2 lowly creatures here a Divine Shield. He trades into our guy, but we deal with it. Yeah, it's not great, right? Otherwise, we're letting him trade into Illidan. We could actually play Recruiter at this point. Okay. I'm in. I'm in for this play. Now we have 2 free cards that we get to play with Illidan, or by free I mean cheap cards. Yeah, this is pretty good with Illidan. So is Blessing of Wisdom. You know, I kind of drafted the whole deck around Illidan because, you know, as soon as I saw it in the draft, I was just like, all right, let's make everything synergistic with that. As any other dragon card, I don't really care that he got the whelps. What I'm mostly upset about right now is the fact that my opponent still has a freaking dragon in his hand. Alright, next turn we can Illidan and make 3 dudes. That's even better. So that means this turn I just want to do some, like, bullshit, like this.
battle.
I'll just do that. I don't think it's great. But just means Sludge Belcher's gonna trade into this, but at least now it's a trade rather than just eating it. Yeah, it winds up being fine. I'm not even convinced that the Flesh-Eating Ghoul will die to Sludge Belcher. It might just die to this. Yeah, either way, he's got enough attack on the board to clear my whole team. So he might just do that. That'll be pretty reasonable of him. And then we just gotta play a bunch of bullshit. And that'll be fun. I don't think it'll quite get us ahead on board, but it'll put us in a spot where we're doing something again. Oh, if that's his only play. Oh, he still has enough to kill Illidan though, right? Yeah. Because he dealt with the one thing first. Huh. So he gets to kill 4 of my guys, but he has to kill Illidan first. So these 2 are going to kill Illidan, and then he gets to kill 2 of my guys, which means I'm still going to have...
Let me think.
Two guys? Yeah. Alright.
Ready, sir.
2 guys. There we go. And I'm going to have a bunch of 3/2s. It's not great. It's really not great. But, I don't know. It's something. And... yeah, I don't know. Not great. Alright, he's checking for secrets there. Which is good. I'm not sure if that was... I guess that was the best way to check. Because that's what he wants to do with that card, ultimately. Yeah. This winds up being fine, actually, I think. Does that make me change my mind? Maybe. Alright, but a 6/6 taunt, that's still a good card, right? Yeah, I think so. So let's say 6/6 taunt.
I protect.
We're gonna make this one draw us a card. Then we're gonna take out his taunter. And then we're just gonna make a 1/1.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so he can trade his Illude and his token, his slime, for my 6/6. And then his dragon can take out another guy. So we're still definitely behind. His dragon gets to take out the draw a card guy. But then I can play Stormwind Champion. I can clear his board now, almost, for the first time. And then we might be slowly getting ahead. And then we'll drop a taunt creature the following turn. I think we are... oh no. That's no good. Yeah, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay. Well, now what do we get to do? If we play this... so this already trades with that.
I wonder.
So do I just want to play these creatures out? I think that's the play. Yeah, and I just want to play everything. I don't want to worry about keeping stuff. Like, I could keep the Dark Iron Dwarf in my hand, but if I just play it out, then it gets to turn into a 5/5 for Stormwind Champion. For the first time right now, I'm ahead on the board. So I think that's why I want to make this play. And the Stormwind Champion still gets to pump the 1/1 to finish off the Drake. Like, we've still got like reasonable moves to make here. Best draw is another Flesh-Eating Ghoul, I guess. Well, that's unfortunate. But it actually... That's his entire turn. So... I do like this. And I get to crash with that. It's not quite enough. So I just... make a 2-2 and attack his face for 8. And yeah, I think I'm in a decent spot here. Alright, he's gonna gain back some health and play some cards, but I am going to survive with my Stormwind champion. So yeah, it seems pretty good to me. Looks like I'm gonna lose my Stormwind champion here though. So I can make it so that I lose my Stormwind champion to Guardian of Kings. And that's pretty decent. I think crashing is fine here. I don't think I really get punished for that. And I can play the Grime Street Outfitter. Or I can just wait a turn. Huh. He's got a creature that is 1/1 bigger in his hand right now. And then he's also got 2 other cards up on me. Do we gain more from the tempo of just putting stuff out? He's got really big cards in his hand. He's just going to play 1 big creature, though, on his turn. What can I draw? Can I draw anything that punishes me that hard? Not really. Even if I draw Boulder Fist Ogre, I can still play out my hand. So, I'm going to wait 1 more turn here. Everything in my deck at this point is a creature that I could draw. So, I'm only going to get more Grime Street Outfitter triggers by holding on to him. And next turn I just get to dump my hand. Oh, I guess the Raider punishes me a little bit. Not even by that much, though. Like, then the Outfitter gets to pump the Raider. Alright, that worked out pretty well for us. No punish there. And we've got a freeze. Okay. That's a little bit bad. But nothing too crazy. And he just makes a 1/1. There we go. So, Grime Street, make a dude. Could he have Consecration? I guess he could have just got it. Sure, play around a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Now whatever he attacks into, I can finish off his creature. Unless he attacks into like the 2/2, that would actually be the most awkward one for me. But yeah, I guess I would want to trade my my Dark Iron Dwarf into his freezer. Swap the attack and health, and then finish it off. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. And that's not a problem. Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot now. We get to finish this off. I'm gonna take this out. No, I guess I do this. That's a lot better. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your horses. AKA attack his horses. Yeah. So he's got a 5/5, but whoa! He draws the dragon. Activates the dragon. Plays Fairy Dragon. And then reinforces. Alright. That's not too horrible, though. I think we're still in a pretty good spot. And now we have a Boulder Fist Ogre. So that's gotta be better than whatever dragon he just made, right? Right? Please tell me it is. Right. We're finishing this off. Can trade here. So, like, what are his trade options? He would trade this into this. this into this, and then kill this. How's that any different than what I want to do? It really isn't. I'm just saying, like, let's trade this off for a slightly better creature. I think we get a lot more equity here just by going face, putting him within 3 Boulder Fist swings. He would have been... Oh no, he wouldn't have been. He would have been at 18 potentially. So yeah, I think we gained just a little bit more by doing this here. I guess he could have actually gained some decent board advantage by going Fairy and then Dragon into Silverhand. Alright, yeah, that's fucking dumb. I was trying to be optimistic, but I knew he was going to get some dumb shit. When you get to discover a dragon, like, you just get to discover whatever the fuck you want. Alright. Luckily, we almost have the answer for that. I could have even just went face with that there. Yeah, if he gets the bounce one, that's really bad for me. Holy Wrath gives him 2 damage. So that's still his whole board to deal with it. Unless he has 5 damage to all non-Ysera characters. Wow. Alright. That's really unfortunate. Oh, this'll be quite the way to lose. Yeah, we lost. Alrighty. Well. Yeah, I don't see any way in which we eke out of this one here. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Oh well. Oh god. And is he gonna kill my guy or? And now he's at 11 too, so there is absolutely no hope of catching him. However, when he draws a card, my guy will become a 4/4. Yeah, we can go down to 1 from his attack, assuming he doesn't have any kind of pump or deal 5 damage to all non-Ysera characters. He has it. Ysera awakens, and Uther goes to sleep. Well, at least that game was inspiring. We got 50 gold for it, and we're 1-1. Oh well, can't win them all. Sometimes Ysera awakens and crushes your dreams. That's really what she does. Ysera the Dream Crusher. We have Mistress of Mixtures. That's a pretty good one in the opener. And we've got a Blessing of Wisdom and a Grime Street Outfitter. So let's ship Wisdom, because you don't need Wisdom at the start of the game. What you just need is a little bit of luck, baby. And that's it. Mistress is good at hunting down totems. He shipped his entire hand, so that's got to be good for us. We've got the whole Grime Street gang here, so I'm liking that too. We are just going to be able to get some nice attacks in here. Oops. Alright, coins out a Kobold Geomancer. Well, I am going to have to trade into that. Otherwise, he would just get to kill my Outfitter for free, which he probably still will be able to do. Maybe the Rifleman, though, will have some say in that, and the Rifleman will say, I'm going to finish off whatever you play. Just a Taunt Totem, though? I think I can deal with Taunt Totem. So I could just outfit here, which I think I like that. Gives 3 different creatures +3/+3. Or +1/+1. Yeah. I forgot that Outfitter was also going to be a 2/2 himself. So that's pretty good. Yeti's a fucking Boulder Fist Ogre. Holy shit. Rifleman is... I don't know what those stats are. But look at this. Look how crazy that is. By the holy light. I don't know what else to say. I mean, he could have Hex or something. Hex on a Yeti, though. I mean, can't be too mad at that. I just get to... Oh, wow, that's brutal. Oh, that's so brutal that he got the full trigger. Wow, wow, wee wow. That's really annoying. Well, I clearly eat his overload guy. And if I do that, this would be a 3-3. Yeah, he could trade into it freely, but if he does, I could Rifleman off of his guy. So if he eats my Flesh Eater here, then I get to send both my dudes and Rifleman into his guy. If he just trades with the Yeti or Ghostface, then I'm in a really, really good position, so he can't really afford to do that. There's a lot of totems, yeah, that he could get that mess me up there. Half of them. Spirit Claws to finish off one of my guys.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Huh. That looks like a face attack. Interesting. Face attack I can get behind. Face attack means my flesh-eating ghoul is going to be able to kill his guy. I don't think that was the play my opponent wanted to make here. I get to now just go like this. I could even Rifleman off his guy. The problem is this is going to kill my soldier anyways. But I actually am going to do that, because I'm going to make another soldier. So, yeah. That seemed pretty decent for me, getting to trade the ghoul for the card that I thought was going to kill my Boulder Fist Ogre. My Boulder Fist Yeti. Alright, and I've got to deal 8 damage to that thing. However, I can make a bunch of Divine Shields. So, I think this play might just win me the game. Because it means my opponent is severely overloaded. And I think I win now. Yeah, okay. And it is worthwhile to note that I should be paying attention to the placement of my creatures specifically for that trigger. Let's hit this up with a 2-1. That is my current record here. And you know what? I'm just going to throw Illidan in the title. So that everybody knows I drafted an Illidan, and I will be right back. I'm going to go grab some water. Alrighty, I am back from grabbing some water. And just get plugged in here. And we'll start this game off. Cool. Illidan draft.
Versus Jaina. You asked for it.
And
Fight with honor.
we've got a mage opponent. That's unfortunate. Not sure how we win, but it's going to involve Grime Straight Outfitter. Maybe we don't want Warhorse Trainer just yet? They're all creatures, though, too, is the other way to look at it. So, creatures are good. Problem is Silverhand recruits aren't good. And that's my problem. If we could get a shot at drawing a Mistress of Mixtures or a 2-drop so that we could coin out the Outfitter, both of those things would be pretty good, eh? Alright, Grime Street Protector. Not good for the curve, but still a really solid card. So, can't be too upset at that one. And we got back one of our Warhorse trainers. That's fine.
Mind if I roll knee?
Alright, Loot Hoarder. That's pretty good. It's going to trade with the Outfitter as well. There's our Mistress of Mixtures. Just when we needed her. And the good thing about this is if he hero powers it off, then we Ironforge Rifleman, and we are very ahead on board. Acolyte of Pain. Interesting. I don't really want him to draw cards, so I'm kind of priced into making a weird play this turn. Oh, I could just play the Warhorse Trainer. Because it has a +1/+1 on it. Okay. So, I mean, my opponent's going to draw a bunch of cards regardless, but at least this makes him have to ping his own guy if he wants to draw additional cards from Acolyte of Pain or something like that. So, that's good. That's all we were really going for there. I could take out this thing and make him have to ping, aka trade his guy into this. Seems reasonable. Next turn we're going to get to... I guess we don't really coin out the Boulder Fist Ogre. Though maybe we do. Could also Ironforge Rifleman to deal with Ogre Magi. I think I actually like that the best. Because it puts 3 creatures on the table that are still good at dealing with Acolyte of Pain. Our opponent gets to trade Acolyte of Pain off if he wants, and there's nothing we could ever do about that. But, oh, interesting. Cone of Cold or setting up for Blizzard? Alright, he is setting up for Blizzard. Oh, never mind, just has a Volcanic Potion already. Alrighty, well, Volcanic Potion it is. And what would I play next turn if I played Boulder Fist Ogre this turn? I would play Infested Tauren, and I would Hero Power. Sounds good. And this is potentially setting up for a big Grime Street Protector turn. And since I have it in my hand, it makes it a little easier to consider my minion placement. So, it should be pretty easy here. Alright, freeze my dude. I don't think it's your time yet, Illidan. I don't think it's your time, buddy. So, yeah, with the ping, it means I probably can't just clean kill his Frost Elemental. But maybe there's a way I can do it with Dark Iron Dwarf. Kind of forgot both of these cards were a little bit stronger as well. Okay, he's not pinging. So that means I have a clean kill on this. Excuse me. What else can I do? I can play a Stormwind Champion to kill this, and then this is laying around. I definitely want to clear this Divine Shield, so that would let me do that. So maybe this is good here. Yeah, Stormwind. Clear this. Clear this. Pop his Divine Shield. And then my opponent almost has a board clear with Flame Strike, but not quite, and we still have a lot of strong cards in hand. Maybe it was better to just Protector there, but Protector would have also been a good play, I think. But I think this still winds up being good for us. Yeah, our opponent's gonna go all in on Stormwind Champion. But we get to give both of these creatures Divine Shield right now. Oh, wow. Never mind. Never mind, we don't. Alright, our opponent plays that and that. Alright, now we get to give that guy Divine Shield. So, let's play Illidan. Let's protect this guy, making a thing. We lose our board to Flame Strike, but that's always how it works, ain't it? Oh, I should have put Illidan on the other side of Boulder Fist Ogre, so the Protector could have gotten both of them. Oh, I get a spell too, and I get a Shadow Strike. It's not bad. Giving me a free spell to use with my Illidan, and they get a Jade Lightning plus a ping. All right, we hardly knew ya. Rip Illidan, but it was fun while it lasted. This seems too good not to do. Don't know what else we're working with here. I think it's pretty clear my opponent doesn't have a Flame Strike at this point. They can always draw one. But the sooner we put pressure on their life total, the less opportunities they have to draw a Flame Strike. So let's just try to kill them before they can draw it. Tomb Spider, grabbing him a beast. I don't know what that could possibly grab for him. Haunted Creeper, that's perfectly fine. And restore 2 health. Cool. And then he's going to ping to finish off my guy. Wow, he's been sitting on that thing for a while. Five damage to an undamaged character. Sure. And let's give my boys Divine Shield with the 7/7 taunts. And then just put a bunch of damage on his face. And there shouldn't be many ways for him to get out of that. A Flame Strike just pops my Divine Shields now, and then he has to trade his whole board to kill 2 of my guys that don't have the shield on them, and then I get to hit him for 10 with my currently Divine Shielded minions. Alright, that's step 1. But I still don't see how he would get out of it. He's got 2 cards that he's been sitting on for a little bit now. So now he can pop my shields. And I get to kill him. So that looks like all she wrote. Well played. Alrighty, let us hop in the next one here. And we are now 3-1. Going with this Illidan arena here. This is cool. We haven't been getting too much out of our Grime Street dudes, but it's going reasonable for us.
I will fight with honor. I will command the light.
Curious how that sounds on the microphone. I'll have to give a listen to it. That's me changing my desk from sitting to standing up. I don't know why I mulliganed away everything. I didn't really even look at what I had, to be honest. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say I made the right call. I think I actually should have kept the Dark Iron Dwarf. I like keeping that card in the opening hand, but whatever. This gave us more chances to get to Mistress of Mixtures, which, like, maybe that's all that really matters. And yeah, because we dug a few cards deeper in our deck, we were able to find it, which we would not have been if we didn't mulligan away every card in our hand. So yeah, it worked out well. Ooh, Sword of Justice. That's pretty good. Yeah, that is pretty good there. And he's going to trade that off, putting us both back to full life. Yeah, I think I can get away with this guy.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
On an empty board, this guy's probably going to translate into being a 5/5 right now. So, I like him. I think he seems solid. Ooh, Hungry Dragon. That's pretty good. And it'll be a 7, or a 6/7 rather. Oh, I don't know why he's... Oh, okay. It's just a graphical bug. I thought he was going to attack this guy for a second. It's like, don't do that. That's crazy. This guy will be 5, 6, 7 damage to Hungry Dragon.
Let me think.
Huh. Let me think. The more he attacks with this, the Sword of Justice, like, I'm kind of happy about all those attacks.
Let me think.
At the same time... Yeah, we're curving out for the next few turns, so we already have plays for the next few turns now.
I want answers. I fight.
Alright, we got it in there. I think that was our best play. I don't know, no, I'm not so sure. I want to be fine though. Makes the mini bot. He kills off our guy. And now he's got mini bot to our Silverhand recruit. Ooh, this could work out really poorly. This could be terrible. But only one way to find out. And Getaway Kodo.
Thank you. By the holy light.
Yeah, this puts us in a really, really tight spot because I guess we just play the 5/5, eh? Yeah. And we get to see a card in his deck, and it's Pit Fighter. It's like we won. We won the brawl.
I can taste
Wow.
the mana.
Reporting for
Alright, looks like we're losing this one. I'm not sure quite how I get out of this one here. How do I get out of this one alive? Yeah, I've got no clue. We'll just play this and see what happens, but I don't see getting out of this one. We need to draw a really good card off of his Hungry Dragon. I want to deal 1 damage to everything. I think that's a card. Death Rattle, deal 1 damage to everything. Come on, Hungry Dragon, give it to me, baby. Give it to me, Hungry Dragon. Cogmaster. Yep. Alright, well, he still gave me a way to finish off the shielded mini-bot. Psych! He did not. He just killed all my team. Okay. So... guess this to clear any divine shields I might even make. But I still have to make this as my play. The main thing that I will say is my life total's high. So, if I can play a Stormwind champion, I think there's a chance that'll get me back in it. Because Stormwind champion, like, we just need to make him trade off a bunch of things, and then I play Stormwind champion and he trades off a bunch of things. And then I play Illidan and make a few things. And oh wow, yeah, he's playing it really well too. That's unfortunate. And he's not leaving me much room for error now. Yeah, he's got me dead next turn. So what can I possibly hope to do? Looks like nothing. Looks like I am dead.
Reporting for duty.
So I will be dead. I don't know what he could think that is. He could think it's a eye for an eye and never attack me again. Nope, looks like he's just gonna kill me. Whoopsie daisies. We lost one. Alright, so that puts us to 3-2. Not doing super hot here, but we'll get there. This is pretty much my first draft with the new set.
Uther versus Malfurion.
So
I must protect the one.
we'll figure out the meta a little bit,
Fight with honor.
figure out how it's supposed to go. Keep a flesh-eating ghoul. I think that's probably fine. So I'll hang on to the ghoul here. And I got a 2-drop. That's sweet. 2-drops are always good. Didn't get any of our Grime Street Outfitter 2-drops, but we got some 2-drops nonetheless. And our opponent kept 1 card in his opening hand, so that's pretty good for us too. That means his hand might not be so hot.
It's getting hot in here.
Flame Juggler. Never mind, it is getting hot in here. And, yeah, it looks like his hand was hot, indeed. Oh, that was lame. But, I mean, it was kind of set up perfect for me. Alright, so 4-3. That's an on-curve creature. And he's going to play something above the curve slightly with his coin, Polluted Hoarder. I don't really care which of these creatures Polluted Hoarder trades with, so I'll just get in 6 and curve out here. It uses the Dark Iron Dwarf a little bit, but I think it winds up being pretty good. Okay. And now I get to protect my Recruiter because of that line of plays, so... Could backfire, could have just a swipe, but then he's tapping out for swipe. And I think that's good. Druid of the Claw on the defense. Alright.
Reporting for duty.
Interesting. Yeah, that puts me in a weird spot, doesn't it? Grime Street guy.
I wonder.
Huh. It might also just be good to play because that means I can just trade off with the Druid of the Claw, but I'm going to be able to trade off with the Druid of the Claw regardless because of Rifleman. So next turn if I go Rifleman, Grime Street, Hero Power,
Move quickly.
I'm in the same spot. Obviously I'd play Grime Street first. But that allows me to pump the guy in my hand one more time. Or pump one additional card that I draw. And I think I've drawn all of the... you know what? If that was what my play was, I probably should have put both Blessings on the Recruiter and just attacked with it. Oh, now I'm getting kind of punished, aren't I? Yeah, if I'd put both Blessings on Recruiter, attacked with it, then... Yeah, that would have been a whole lot better. So now what am I doing? Now I'm still putting both Blessings on this 1/1 token just to draw some cards. Then I'm going to attack, draw 2 cards, play Grime Street, and play Rifleman.
Accidents. They happen, you know?
And the Rifleman is big enough that it's not going to die to anything here. Yeah, it could die to this plus Hero Power. Whoops. Alright, making some bad mistakes. Making some pretty terrible mistakes, actually, but... yeah, I don't really have an excuse. Oh, good. Alright, looks like we went 3-3 in draft. I'm not gonna give up. I think there's still a chance I win this. Especially because my next turn is so good. But I'm not in a great spot here. So I'll play this card because it's weaker, I think. I could just play Squire too. It's less mana efficient. Oh, but I will get that 2/2 regardless. Yeah, so I'll play Squire. Alrighty. That's not bad. I think I'm actually in a decent spot now. Just have to not die super quickly. Alright, and this guy has charge now, right? Yeah. That's cool. Oops, he should have played that first. So that he knew what he was discovering. And... there he goes face. Oh, I can just play this now? Is that even better for me? Looks like it is... marginally better for me, yeah. It'll let me put better things out on the battlefield. So let's do this. This survives. Okay. We're down a lot of health. But not enough that we can't come back from, I don't think. Yeah, I think we can definitely make this happen. We're down a lot of card advantage now, too, though. So that starts to feel a little bit worse. Our opponent goes face. But we get to clear his board.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That's gotta be good. That's gotta be good right there, right? That's lethal. So
Answer the call of the light.
now he's digging for a random Pallidin card. I don't know, big boss. This might be a big loss for you. Yeah. Sorry, big boss. 2 damage to 2 randoms? That's not gonna help you. Well played.
Well played.
Let's do the math real quick. 15, 21, 24. We got it, baby. Wow. I really thought I'd lost that one. My opponent potentially... I mean, he didn't sequence his stuff correctly. I made some mistakes, too. I'm not judging. I'm just saying that yeah, it may have been a little bit easier of an opponent. But I'm not sure. Worked out well for us regardless. He did make some good plays earlier on with, like, pumping up his creatures and saving his dudes. Wild is exactly that. Wild! Any cards can be used. Oh, Blizz. You're wild. Uther versus Uther. Pretty popular champion or hero. What are these guys called in this game? I don't know. I'm playing too many games and they all use different nomenclature for what the heroes are called. I'm pretty sure they're called heroes in this game. So let's look at this. We got Blessing. I think Blessing's the only card we want to get rid of. And we have a really solid curve, so maybe we should have ditched Daring Reporter and just tried to draw Mistress of Mixtures. The Dark Iron Dwarf is pretty good here too. And Mistress. Nope. Yeah, we could have shipped Daring Reporter and just tried to get another 2-drop or Mistress. Both of those would have been really good. However, so is Loot Hoarder against a Fairy Dragon.
Mind if I roll need?
Mind if I roll need? Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot here.
Let's show our guests a good time.
That's a little unlucky, though. I don't know what the hell I can do against that. Shit. I don't have any AoE or any way to deal with that. Shoot. Yeah, that's gonna be awkward for sure.
I hope you like my invention.
Well, we got a legendary in our draft. It makes sense if we lose to a legendary ourselves. And you can just trade it off with all of these. We're gonna eat his dude here. I don't know how I can possibly deal with this. It's just gonna shit out more things than I could possibly hope to deal with. So let's look through my deck real quick. Flame Juggler. We need to draw Flame Juggler. And quick. Alright, that's our only hope. Come on, Flame Juggler, baby. And it's at the end of the turn, right? Yeah, so... Now he's got another stealth guy that I can't clear. There's the Flame Juggler. I could go for a 50-50 here. Are my odds gonna get better than 50-50? Are my odds gonna get up to 100? That's what we need to figure out, eh? I think they might. I think they might if I wait one more turn, get up to 100% odds. Next turn I can play Dark Iron Dwarf to kill whatever's laying around. And I played Daring Sleuth, Daring Reporter.
Must move quickly. This is my responsibility.
Oh, fuck that up.
The battle.
Gadgets and Gazette always.
Alright. I don't want to go for the 50-50. I think we can get better odds. The better odds aren't going to happen right this second, though. We're playing for the long haul with these better odds here. Yeah, I don't know why I gave him such a juicy target right there. But he plays a 6-drop. Oh man, and he's still going to be shitting out 1/1s every turn.
I'll put it on your hand.
Ooh! Ooh! I feel like this is really good for us. Oh, but then he's going to tap. And my odds are going to be 1 in 3. Ugh. Shit. This is really tough. Alright, I can take out that guy too. I can just play Illidan, which baits him into trading with it.
I wonder.
But I don't think I have to do that, as crazy as that sounds. I think I can facilitate a play down the line here. Oh, this is going to get +1/+1. So is this.
Let me think.
Just give this guy taunt. Smack this. Problem is I need to play a lot of creatures.
You pay.
Let's just do this for now. Just get ahead on board. We might just be able to ignore his guy. I guess I should have went for the 50-50, right? And that 50-50 would have also meant, like, I could have coined out the Daring Reporter, and if it missed, it would have been at least clearing the Divine Shield, and it would have put me pretty ahead on board. Oh god, I am never going to clear this board. Oh god, okay. So we almost have to kill this first. Because if we don't, and that trigger gets placed on something else.
Sign up to
I don't know. Maybe we can just ignore all this shit going on.
should have paid.
Let's just ignore it all. Fuck Flame Juggler. Let's just fuck him up, right? I've got 2 6/6s. That's better than his whole board. Not really, because this is secretly a 5/5. But other than that, alright, he does that. Please no stewardess. Okay. He should have traded everything else in first. But I guess he wanted to pump out and get the 5/5. If that trigger had gone here, that's so much worse for me. I'm not even sure if he would have realized that, though. Alright. And I'm making dudes every turn. I'm doing a lot of stuff here. funnel cakes for both of us. Who does a higher life total benefit? Crazy enough, I feel like it could benefit myself. So if I play Daring Reporter and tap, that leaves me with 2 mana open. That means I probably want to roll for
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
the Flame Juggler this turn. What's weird is I just think I don't want the Flame Juggler to go here or maybe here, but I might be taking a 1 in 4 now, which is so much worse than the options I was looking at earlier, but might still be okay. Next turn I'll have 9 mana.
I want answers.
Yeah, let's see where this brings me. 1 in 4. 1 in 5. Let's go. Got there. No, okay. Just wanted to scream got there in hopes that something would humor me. But now he can trade his board off for my 5-1 and my 7-2. Yeah, I'm probably going to get punished for that. Flame Juggler is my only way to deal with the Steward. He might be killing both of my reporters here. No, he can't even do that. He can still only kill this reporter. Unless he cashes in his guy. And what does he have? He's got a Silent Knight in his hand. Stealth Divine Shield. Summon 5 Silverhand recruits. Alright.
Reporting for duty.
Well, I wasn't going to be able to kill his guy then. And he doesn't get to make a dude this turn. So I'm going to hit him up with a Whoops. Nice. Get my Whoops value. I actually am making too many creatures with Illidan right now. So
Behold the might of
I can enjoy something like this.
Toasty. The battle.
I want answers.
Leaves him in a position where he can't really answer. He can only answer one of my big creatures. Or he can just answer all of my small creatures, in which case I'm gaining a lot of card advantage up on him. Freeze a character. I think we're okay with that. I think we have to be. And he trades in 2 dudes rather than use his weapon to kill my 2/2. Should have been a weapon. Attack. My life total is still so high here. Yeah, I'm definitely winning this game. Just... what else do I want to do? Really don't need more cards with Illidan, do I? Can I get anything that's really good? I could get a taunt. Get another fucking huge creature.
Move quickly. Enjoy raiding. Reporting for duty.
Side effects. Trust me.
Now how does he kill me just because I have so many huge creatures? I didn't have to play Illidan, and I dealt with this steward. Morose. I don't know how you say that. I also don't know why I called it steward, but must be a magic card or something that does a similar effect. He does that. And weapon, but that's not even stronger than the Raider. And then the Raider kills him. And I hit him up with the well played.
duty.
Cool. We got there. 5-2.
High tide.
Cool, cool, cool. So that is how Illidan crushes Morose. Or however you say that card, if anybody was wondering. Yeah, it just totally outpaces him. And there's nothing he can do. I don't know. I'm not really sure how we won that game. Guess we just, like, curved out better, but he played a legend on turn 3. Not sure. Alright, we've got Yeti, Blessing, Recruiter. And
I will fight with honor.
Flesh-Eating Ghoul. I think I want that. Yeti's good with the coin. Recruiter's a little expensive. Flesh-Eating Ghoul we don't need if we have Yeti, so let's just try to grab a 2-drop to make this hand really work. We got a Flame Juggler, and we got a Fell Orc. So now we actually just have a real curve, so we might not need to do anything weird at all with this coin. But we still have the option. We're on the corrupted board here. Let's see, what do we want to draw? Probably just Mistress. Oh, Illidan's sweet too. Alright, now we want our opponent to play like some random 2-1. There we go. That's pretty good odds for Flame Juggler.
It's getting hot in here.
Nice, got the 1 and 3. Even better. Yeah, that's about as good as I could have written that for Flame Juggler then. That's a little unfortunate. Priest Hero Power is so fucking backbreaking on the play. I play this, they just heal up. I play this, they just eat my guy and they don't have to heal up. Still play this.
Power consumes me.
Yeah, Priest Hero Power is good. Priest Hero Power is real good. Yeah, let us eat that for free. And then I'm not sure what's going to happen after that. Enrage plus 2 attack, eh? Alright, so I can play a 3-5 and lose my guy. This guy's effectively a 3-3 for 3. It's much worse than I thought he was. Much, much, much worse. At the same time, that other card is also pretty shitty. But it might have been okay in this hand. The other card that I had to take over it was the Rat. Whatever that's called. Pack Rat or Rat Pack. The thing that's really interesting is I have a really good curve after this turn. So I think if I just play Grime Street Outfitter, the rest of this stuff will just kind of fall into place.
Move quickly.
So let's just trust in the heart of the cards here. And yeah, I think I should be okay. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, so he enrages his guy. And then he plays some more creatures. So he just dumps his hand. This should not be a problem. I do have to get out ahead of him at some point here. So I'm up on cards. I'm very up on cards. So I think I just start playing shit out until it sticks. And I'm just going to keep playing cards until something sticks on the field here. I'm not going to use the Squire just yet. There's definitely ways that it backfires. He could just trade everything across lane from each other, but That's fine. Oh, God. Wow. Alright, that's kind of punishing, actually. So now do I have to give this Divine Shield and make a 6/6 Taunter? Yeah, I think I might. Still gives me some plays with Illidan, because I have Competitive Spirit with it next turn. But I landed a minion. I think we might just have to say that's enough and trade minions into each other. Yeah. I thought about trading the soldier into the crocodile. The problem is, yeah, maybe it would have just been better. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot here. Okay. But I still feel like I'm in a good spot. He's got 6 power worth of creatures. I'm dead in 2 turns. So that's certainly something. Illidan has a pump, but that only gives it 3 toughness. Tuskar Jouster. That's pretty good. It trades in the same way any of this stuff would. Actually, maybe Raider's just the best. Raider positive battles with his current team, so that's pretty strong. Means I can still play Jouster and tap next turn because tap is still going to be a relevant game action here. Yeah, 7/7. Cannot complain
What?
with a 7/7 out. Right. Oh, a silence, and then he gets to eat it, and then he gets to eat my other creature or heal himself. Whew! Alright. Well, we actually got punished for the play that I made, which is crazy. I didn't think I thought that play was pretty safe there. Looks like we're jousting. I think we are. What happens if we lose the joust? We just lose the game. Alright. So we lost the joust. Do we heal my face? It lets him heal this and then eat it anyways. I don't think we do. It does preserve our life total, but it pretty much throws away any hope of card advantage that we had.
Let me think.
Let's just do that. Maybe he will just go all-out face here, which all-out face we can definitely punish him for. And we really want him to do. Yeah, if he just attacks us outright, we get to kill his Sunfury Protector, drop the Warhorse, and kill the Crocodile.
What is in
And I might play Illidan before that happens as well. Depends what else he's got going on. Not +2/+6. That would be brutal.
You wish to
+3 health is pretty good too. Oh, he's just going to heal his guy beyond the realm of us being able to attack it. So then he's got lethal on the battlefield. I can put myself to 11, which means I'm still dead. So I'm just going to hope that I can distract him here a little bit and go like that. And he will probably say, "Well played," and kill me.
well played.
Yep. And he will mind control my guy, which I believe gives him a 2/1 as well. No, it doesn't. Okay. But, yeah, he got me. He got me good. So, 5/2. Not horrible, but definitely not where you want to be in a draft where you get to pick up a legendary creature. Okay, and they want to know what kind of packs we got. That's pretty interesting. They collect that data. We'll let them know. We got... Oh, God. Oh, God. We got 50 gold. We got a Mean Streets pack. And we got a Worgen Greaser. Weird. Yeah, that's that's a pretty incredible reward, Morgan Gracer. But I understand why they give you cards rather than just a mediocre amount of dust. And we got another Knuckles. So, can't complain too much. I mean, got a legend for free out of the pack, and I literally just opened up a Knuckles. Or I'm sorry, I meant to say I just opened up a legend. So that's kind of sweet. I think the last pack that I opened was a legend, so that was why it was pretty low on like the reset timer there. So yeah, that's pretty sweet, and I guess that makes it all a little bit more rewarding. So thank you guys very much for watching. Yeah, I'm real bad at the outros right now. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see more of in the future. I play Soulforge, Hearthstone, and Magic the Gathering mostly, but I'm willing to give a shot for any digital card games that are in the pipeline and try whatever's new, whatever's hot, whatever's hip. And yeah, check me out on twitch.tv if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.